Yo, what's going on everyone, and welcome to another installment of the Xfinity Series Championship Mode. Race number 19! After this race, chat, we have 5 more races left in the season. And I'll tell you what, it is becoming a dead heat. Well, I mean, it's not becoming, it already has been a dead heat. We are 28 points out of the championship lead, but between 2nd and 4th, we have 3. So, we have a lot to play for. We're starting 12th. Definitely not the best qualifying position that I can get at Mid-Ohio, but I know I can actually get a good finish because I am the road course master. Of course, just to show you a default setup, nothing else like it. We have totally, honestly, changed nothing apart from maybe the front weight, but that's about it. And that just allows for just a little bit tighter into the corners and not as loosey-goosey. But yeah, let's get started for this race. So Noah Gragson's on pole, I noticed that. No one of real note, apart from Greg Galding, who actually started in front of me, is actually relegated to the rear. But he's the only one. We're starting P12, so we're on the outside. Definitely not the best, but we're right against championship leader Tyler Reddick. So we have a lot to play for, and we are green here at Mid-Ohio. We have a really good start, but we have nowhere to go with it, especially since we're on the outside. If we can just honestly stay here, we should be good for the keyhole. Ideally, we actually want to be on the inside here because we can actually. I'm not going to go 3 wide here. Okay. Because there is going to be a huge stack up right here, but like what we could do is we honestly could just wrap it around the outside there, and that is literally how we can gain a lot of spots. But here we go. We're going to use our straight line speed. We have Austin Cindric, the Rocket Man, right behind us. We're going to just kind of hold our line because AI do love to... Oh, big stack up there. Justin Allgaier to the far inside and Brandon Jones to the far out. Ooh, 3 wide right here through the center of turn 4. You don't want that. Ooh, okay. Very tight racing to start out the first lap here. It is 75 laps around Mid-Ohio. It's actually one of the longer races on the Xfinity Series schedule. So we definitely want to be able to get up front and stay there. Track position is key around here. Whoa, Chase. I saw him coming a mile away, so we had to really kind of actually give a little extra break right there, because I saw him coming. Alright, but yeah, up 3 spots. Not a bad first lap. Alright, we'll start settling into a rhythm now. Turn 1, you can take a lot of extra ground right there. That's how we're going to gain a lot of time on Ray Black Jr. as we're going to just actually dive down to the inside here. Nice and smooth. No locking up or anything here. That's exactly what we need.
You got room. You're clear.
Bam. 8th place. Let's go. So, the only thing that sucks about this is that we have our main contenders ahead of us. Tyler Reddick's back there, but we have Christopher Bell up here. We have Justin Allgaier. We have Cole Custer. Noah Gragson. Justin Haley's up here. So the only thing that sucks about the AI, really, is that they love to dive bomb. As you can see right here. You definitely don't want to go side by side right here, Justin. You know that better than anyone. This is supposedly your best track, but evidently this may have been the first time you've ever raced on it because you don't want to be on the outside going through those S's.
Far left. Clear left.
Right here, this long swooping right-hander is where we can gain a lot of time on the AI. If we can get side by side with him. Whoa! Drifting through that last corner. Alright, we're moving forward, chat. Ooh, really tight. Really tight. I want it tight, but like not that tight. Because, chat, as you all know, I always want a tighter race car because you just get looser and looser as the run goes on. But I think that's too tight. Oh, mamma mia.
All clear.
I had too much wheel. Front tires were digging too hard right there.
Right side, right side.
I saw that coming. I'm just taking my line right there, and I had Chase Briscoe right behind me. Decided to, like, you know what?
Right side.
Screw your bumper. That's what I'm saying, chat. They love to dive bomb. But yeah, Chad, how you guys doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday.
Right side, right side. You got room. You're clear.
Tyler looked for a move right there, but there was nothing there. Yeah, what is going on, chat? I'm glad I could be here. I know I took a couple days off, but I'm back and stronger than ever. Oh, we just... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We are tight.
Car left.
I'm sure as we start loosening up throughout this run, and we actually make an adjustment on our first stop, which is honestly only 14 laps away. Because this race is, we're going to be pitting about every 20 or so laps. Not a great, not a grand pit strategy, you know, every 20 laps. Pretty predictable. But it's because with us only pitting 3 times, we only have X amount of times to get it right. Not to mention all the cautions that can come out that will prevent us from getting a win. We definitely want to be up on our pit stop game. We want track position. That's where we need to be. Alright, this should be a good lap. This should be in the 24s, honestly.
Excellent lap.
Yeah, there we go. New fastest lap. I could feel it. Alright, it looks like we're starting to leave Austin Cindric and Tyler Reddick in the dust, which is honestly pretty good. So the top 10, ooh, as we go just a tad bit wide.
Right side, right side.
That's going to allow for a straighter exit. That's honestly fine. That wasn't our intention, but you know what? We'll take it. So it looks like the top 10 is starting to break away from the rest of the pack. Noah Gragson's gone. Yeah, he has absolutely just demolished all the competition and just left us all for dead.
Clear left. Right side.
Oh yeah, we are just so tight right now. That's my only main concern is how tight I am. I can already feel how, with the tires wearing, that we're getting looser, but I could use more of it. And I know that on our first stop, you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be loosening this thing up.
Good job.
Broke into a 23s there, so you know we're doing something right. Used up as much of that curve as possible as we take a long, swooping left-hand turn through turn 1, and then another through the keyhole right here. You want to really stay on the strip on the inside there. That's going to allow for the best line off. Okay, so what am I going to do here? I want to avoid these guys. So it looks like Chase Briscoe is going to go to the inside, so I'll just maintain my lane on the outside here. Austin Cindric, calm down. It's my rear end that they keep hitting, so nothing I'm doing. I'm just taking my normal turn. But it looks like someone's starting to hold up the entire flow of traffic right here. I think I want to be on the outside, but I guess Chase is going to totally head that off. So, oh, that opens the door for Austin Cindric as he dives down the bottom here. Ooh, okay.
Still there.
Around the outside of Brandon Jones. Oh, not quite clear. Going to leave him plenty of room. Well, what's up, Cozy? How you doing today?
Left side, left side.
Ooh, Chase. Okay, there you go, man. All you.
Still there. All clear.
Welcome to the stream, man. What brings you around these parts? Oh, I'm doing great, man. I took a couple days off because of all my stuff I had to catch up on, but I honestly feel like it was much needed. I got a lot caught up on. Chase, can you, like, calm down? Teammate Justin Haley right here. Hopefully he will kind of let us go. I guess not.
All clear.
Yeah, Justin Haley's starting to flounder a little bit. But I'm feeling energized and glad to be back. But yeah, so over the weekend you were commentating, correct? How did that go?
Careful, still there. All clear.
Around the inside of Justin Haley. Perfect. Nice and smooth. Just watching content all around? Well, I'm glad you're watching mine then. Glad I'm actually on that list of content to watch. That's the spirit. Alright, so P7 right now. %65% on our left front. Definitely not the best, but it's not the worst. But Noah Gregson, I just can't believe how far he is ahead. He is just absolutely gone. He has checked out. He's not even on this planet anymore. It went great and fun. Well, awesome. What races were they? Really have to feather the throttle getting into it. Modulate it, I should say. Not just stamping on the gas, we're flowing into it. Mid-Ohio's notorious for that. You want to run fast lap times? Ooh, butchered that last turn right there. Ooh. Okay, we're good. The duels at Daytona in the 500? Awesome, man. How many people showed up out of curiosity? Was it like a full league, or was it like only like 5? Chad, just letting you know as well, since this is a road course, I can only really check chat in one of 3 places. It's a 3 long straight, so like 1 in the front stretch, 1 that we just passed, and 1 here, okay? So if I don't see your message immediately, just letting you guys know, wait until those front stretch, I'll look down, okay? So yeah. Really starting to ease into the throttle. I feel like I could be a little more aggressive, but it is only not. It's not even lap 10 yet, Chad. We got a long race ahead of us. Because like I said, Mid-Ohio is actually one of the longer races on the Xfinity schedule. You don't want to wear out your stuff too early. I think it was about 15 or 18. The duels had a shorter field. Oh yeah, for obvious reasons. Makes sense. But for, hey, having 15 people, that's pretty good. I don't know why, but I noticed in leagues, Daytona and Talladega is are the league races that they show up most often for. Most people do. I did not mean to let Chase Briscoe though go there, but you know what? That's fine.
Careful, still there. All clear.
Get around the outside.
Right
Maintain
side,
my
right
line.
side. Still
A
there.
lot of beating and banging that they're doing here. on me.
All right, you're clear.
Kind of cut on over. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Try to take a little bit of a shortcut there, but don't know if it quite worked. Take a lot of curbing right there. Basically grass area. Noah Gregson's already catching up on lap traffic. Carry a lot of speed, have to slow on down here. Don't want to get too much on the curb here. Basically a straight run here. There we go. And short tracks as well. Yeah, Bristol's another one where a lot of people will show up for. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, I wish that, like, if you show up for a league, that you show up for the entire thing. Because, like, I'm going to be starting my, starting in the Fastlane Racing League this Friday. And we're going to Canadian Tire. I'm excited for that. Hopefully, my self-proclaimed nickname of the Road Course Ringer can actually ring true, as I maybe can pull off an upset win as they look to the playoffs. Oh, too much, too much. Too much throttle too soon. Small mistake right there. Cost us 2 spots. That's it. That's exactly it, chat. Like, one small mistake will cost us 2 spots. And Tyler Reddick, the point leader, is right behind us. I ran a practice run at Homestead in Las Vegas and beat my fastest lap time. Nice, man. Were you using that practice method I was teaching you or telling you about? Ooh, looks like Cole Custer is really starting to falter. He was in second place for a little bit. He must have some good short run speed, but absolute trash long run.
Car left. All clear.
Well, it looks like we can... Yeah, if we didn't make a mistake right there, that would have been P6. Dang it all. But yeah, I'll tell you who else was having a good run yesterday. That dude, Tyler Reddick, right behind us, absolutely was crushing it at ISM. I'll tell you what, I was wrong. I thought Cole Custer was going to be the best out of all the rookies, but
Car left.
I think it's going to be Tyler Reddick, man. Tyler Reddick is going to win Rookie of the Year, mark my words.
Car left.
Because Christopher Bell, oh my god, Christopher is in 32nd place in the standings, chat. Who would have thought the person who won the most races last year, this Xfinity Series prodigy, is in his rookie year 32nd. Yes, I'm running setup and looking for lines and only throttling if the car can stick. Perfect, man. And hey, it's showing results, man. Keep at it. You're doing great.
Right side. You got room. You're clear.
You know what I mean? You're getting those fast lap times. So obviously you're doing something right, you know? Because believe me, I don't just speak out of my butt, you know? I like to think I know what I'm talking about. And running on expert driving? Exactly, man. Doing great. Keep it up. Alright, so back in P8 right now. So we lost 2 spots to Chase and Austin Cindric, but gained 1 on Cold Custer. So you know what? It's a net loss, or net loss of 1. So there we go. How many more laps until we pit? Ooh, okay. 4. Interesting. I thought for sure this was not gonna... We weren't gonna be pitting until lap 20. But I guess not. I guess this just goes to show that we were, honestly holding up, Chase Briscoe and, Austin Cindric, because they're gone. We may actually be holding up, Tyler Reddick as well. But him, I'm more inclined to let him stay behind me, because he is the point leader right now. If there's any points I can gain on him, the better. But we are super good coming in. Hey, there we go. New fastest lap. Who says we can't get fast laps on our very old tires? Ooh, don't spin on me there. Oh, we lost a lot of time. That did not feel good. Yeah. You know what, Tyler? You know what? You deserve it, man. Go ahead. I made a mistake right there.
Clear. Right side, right side. All clear. Right
I'm
side,
still
right
leaving
side.
room just in case, because I'm a very courteous driver.
Right side.
Oh, okay, yeah, he did it all the right directions right there. But now we have the inside line going into
Clear
the
right.
second to last
Right
turn.
side. Right side, right side.
Ooh,
Right side,
okay,
right
okay,
side.
we're good, we're good. There we go. And Cole Custer's just like, I'll take that. Okay. Chat, I'm thinking here on lap 18 is when I'll pit. I don't want to stay out for too long, though, so I think 18 will be fine. And I use Matt DeBand 95 and seem to like his car. Oh, I see, I see. You use, okay, that. For the Cup car. Hey, you know what? Sometimes it's all about the driver. I know it has actually no impact on your racing style, but, like, if you're racing as your driver, you know, you gotta, I feel like you gotta, like, represent, you know?
Car in front of you, pitting this time.
Oh, people are pitting this time. Okay. Then I may have to adjust my,
Getting low on gas. Getting low on
my
gas.
pit-in
You're
time.
running
Next
on
time,
fuel
next
diet.
time. What's up, Nina? How you doing today? Ooh, a little bit of small lockup right there. Not a big deal. Got Kaz Growler right behind us.
You're almost out of gas.
Yes, I know. We're pitting this time. Shut up. Alright, so, yeah, pitting this time, lap 17, 1 lap earlier than what I wanted to, but you know what? Not a big deal. Looks like we'll be pitting with the leader here. Hopefully there isn't a massive stack up, because Mid-Ohio sometimes is known for their massive stack ups going on pit lane. So hopefully we can gain a little time on pit entry.
Slow down.
Perfect. Got drafted 25th overall to Toronto. All-star difficulty. Nice, man. Oh, dude, my dude, I thought you were talking about in real life, and then I saw NHL. Hey, either way, man, nice. Still hardest difficulty, man. Congrats. Dang. That's awesome. I thought, just for a hot second, though, my dumb ass just like, oh, man, real life. Alright, so 15.2 here. Are we gonna get... No, we are not gonna beat Tyler Reddick, but we come dang close to him.
You're clear on pit road. Right side.
We beat Cole Custer out, so I'm okay with that.
You got room. You're clear.
Ooh. Tight, tight, tight. So, looks like Chase Briscoe will be pitting this lap, as pit stops are cycling through right now. No harm, no foul. So far, caution free. But no, man, NHL getting drafted, man, let's go. What are you gonna do? You're gonna party? If so, how are you gonna party? Alright, but yeah, chat, like I said, welcome to the Xfinity Championship Mode here. Race number 19. After this race, we have 5 races left. I'm just saying, like, I thought you were actually talking about real life. Because I didn't see your message about NHL 19 until I looked up after your original message. I'm just like, what? Honest mistake. You still drinking? I'm still drinking coffee, yes. We have a thing of coffee right next to me. So, every caution and or pit stop I have, I am taking a little sippy sip. I always mute my mic though, because no one ever wants to hear that. Ooh, Vinnie Miller, okay. Causing a little bit of a sack up right there. I was expecting you to go, but evidently you didn't want to. I'll probably get GT Sport on PS5. Nice, man. Why not now? Or are you just waiting until this year with the next gen? Oh, if they make a new one. Oh, I'm sure they will. Gran Turismo is one of the major video game makers that for cars. Unless there is like something majorly wrong within the company, because even then, is it still Konami that makes GT, or am I Or am I messed up on something? Alright, so P9 right now. Hey, I'll take it. We have the absolute Harmonator right now. Tyler Reddick is actually pulling away from us, so we definitely need to... Well, we start need getting our act together a little bit. Lap 21 right now. We're already coming up on 1/3 of this race done. Definitely don't want to go side by side right there. Get a good run coming off of this corner. Here we go. Leave a lot of room, but that gives us the inside right here, which is my hands down best corner. Oof. Oh, wow. We were all sorts of sideways right there. Made it work, though. Jeffrey Earnhardt down here in 34th. Hashtag typical. But yeah, chat, how did you like the race yesterday? And actually the Xfinity, how'd you like both races? I'll tell you what, Xfinity, Justin Allgaier, I mean, I want to say he punted it, but the strategy made sense, you know? It absolutely made sense. But to have Brandon Jones win, he definitely was not my pick. I had no idea that he was going to win.
Stay left.
Harrison Burton, though, congrats to him. First and second in back-to-back weeks. That's pretty dang good.
Stay left. All right, you're clear.
The crisscross.
Clear left.
But yeah, I think Allgaier definitely made a, well, obviously a bad pick call, but the strategy made sense. I understand why he did it. You know, you want, with Phoenix being such a harsh tire wear track, especially with this new compound, you definitely wanted to save all your stuff for as long as possible. So like, I get it. I 100% get it, but I feel like he had the car to beat, you know? He was hands down the class of the field. So, like, I feel like track position was more important there, you know? Cup, though. Oh, man. There's a lot of storylines that came out of today. Brad Keselowski, I don't know what's going on with him. Jeremy Bolins is not doing him any favors. Literally pinning him from the lead after so long. Basically did what Justin Allgaier did, except they don't have the restriction of tire, you know? They don't have X amount of tires on pit road. They have basically unlimited sets. I know not quite unlimited. I'm just making a statement. But yeah, Brad Keselowski coming back from a what I thought was a race-ending crash to go out and damn near win is actually impressive. Yo, Lewis, how you doing today, man? I thought Chase Elliott had it. You know, I thought the same thing at Las Vegas, but honestly, I'll take a P7. I thought Chase was going to win, and then I literally went upstairs for me. I went to the bathroom during a stage, and then I'm just like, oh man, you know, Chase is doing really well. I'm going to come back down and see how much of a lead he's got. And I come back down, and he bit because of a loose wheel, because of course he did. But you know what? He rallied back and finished 7th, you know? He's my favorite driver. Yes, I'm upset that he didn't win, but I'm glad that he didn't wreck out, you know? At least I still got to watch him. You know what I mean? In P7, he was an absolute beast coming to the end of stage 2. But then after that, I thought Harvick was going to have it. Logano wasn't even on my radar. Ooh, I just had nowhere to go. Well, never mind. I guess I had somewhere to go.
All clear.
But yeah, I thought Harvick was going to have it, and then all of a sudden, boom, here comes Logano.
Stay right.
Now I'm just like, what the heck?
Clear left.
Logano, like, oh, let me tell you. Logano hates his teammates, I can tell. Ryan Blaney is having the worst luck this entire season. Like, being the points leader, and he could have went 3 for 3 these first 3 races, and then had a solid race this week. I did not think he was actually going to win this week at all. But here we are, 3-car wreck. Brad Keselowski walks away. Denny Hamlin limps to a finish. And then Ryan Blaney, who wasn't even a part of that, gets absolutely destroyed. Race-ending damage. And boom, there we are. Alright, gonna try to get to Cesar Baccarella by the end of this straight right here.
Still there.
Bueno. But yeah, Lewis, how you doing today, man? How is everyone doing today? Welcome to the stream. Glad to be back after a little bit of a break. Back up into P7. Ooh, I hate that when that happens. Like, there's really no ever quite tell when it's going to happen as well. But your tires just don't hook up. That's just what happened right there. My rears just did not get hooked up, and I was, like, essentially spinning on ice.
Still there.
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for asking. Like I said, watched the races both yesterday and Saturday. Looking forward to the truck race this weekend, honestly. A lot of big names are taking up the Kyle Busch Challenge, so... Like, John Hunter is taking part of it, Chase Elliott for... obviously. Who knows? I'm really excited for that. Jay, you guys know how much I love the truck series, like, and to be that excited for a truck race, that shows how much the series means to me. I look forward to a truck race before a cup race any day, because I don't know why. I feel like the truck races are better in a way. You know? Like, I'm happy that the package changed for the cup cars, but, like, honestly, if you ask me, the truck package is absolutely perfect. Do not change that at all. There is some great racing that comes with the trucks. Alright, there we go. So back up to P7 right now. Next commercial. What? I'm already thinking back on Fox. Next caution or pit stop, whatever comes first. I need to take a sip of my coffee. It is sitting here getting cold, chat. I know it's actually unbearable to see my coffee get cold on me. But it is a sacrifice I have to make for the will of the stream. Alright, how far are we from 6th right now? Brandon Jones is only 8 seconds off the road. It's not that bad. Because it looks like 5th and 6th is right there. Ooh, a little bit wide, but you know what? We'll make this corner the best. Take as much curving as possible. And new fastest lap. Okay, looks like Jeremy Clements is starting to fall off a little bit. Alright, so by my anticipation, we're going to be pitting here in about... Oh, right now. Weird. I hate it when that happens, honestly. Like, here I am talking about strategy, and then all of a sudden, caution. So Josh Bilicki gets back on the lead lap here. Ryan Sieg is the reason for the caution. Matt Mills is already out of the race. Okay. So, yeah, let's do this. And that. And a break for coffee. Oh, you actually want to be on the inside here, so...
Alright, be smart out here. Going green.
Being,
Alright, dig driver.
Being in 7th was actually the most beneficial thing that I could probably ask for right there.
Right side.
Whoa! Okay, I guess not, until Jeremy Clements booted me out of the way. Now, okay, middle. Middle of 3, Michael now on the outside, or in the inside, Chase Briscoe on the outside.
Right side's clear. Right side, right side.
Gotta leave room for Chase, man.
Now.
That is not the restart I wanted. Jeremy Clements, what were you doing diving down the inside like that?
You got room. You're clear. Right side.
Alright, so Christopher Bell back to the lead. New leader. Not the 9. Noah Gragson has been dominant, so I don't expect him to be away from the lead for too long. I don't know what Tyler Reddick did, but he is a bullet right now. He is absolutely going through. He's trying to get 4th right now from Justin Allgaier. Or 3rd right now. Oh, and he's gonna do it too. Ooh, slight stack up with Austin Cindric. I saw that coming a mile away. So we get relegated back to 8th, as we're gonna just take 2 for 1 right here. Perfect.
Still there.
Up to 6. Dive it nice and deep right here. Perfect. There we go. P6. Let's go.
Right side, right side. All right, you're clear.
Okay, so we've been really aggressive with our braking and throttling up. Allgaier is ripe for the picking right here. But is it going to be this corner? Is it going to be next? I'm setting up for the last turn. The swooping right hand. Oh, but Chase is going to be right there, so I got to give him room, so I guess not.
Right side, right side. All clear.
All right, but Chase backs on out. Take a shorter line through there. Playing basketball? Don't worry about it, man. Ooh, a little bit wide through there, but not a huge deal. Turn 1 is actually one of our better turns. Yeah, welcome back, Cozy.
Right side. Clear to your right.
Yeah, really went deep there in turn 1. Kind of locked it up, but not a huge deal.
Car left. Clear left.
All right, we're looking good. We're looking good, chat. Looking good. Want to protect the inside here.
Car left. All clear.
Yeah, Chase is all over me right now. Go away.
Right
So
side,
yeah.
Right side. Clear right.
Chad, who's looking forward to Atlanta this weekend? Because that is hashtag me right now. I'm looking forward to the entire weekend, too.
Right side.
Ooh, Chase. Yeah, he was getting sick and tired of it. He just bumped us out of the way. No regard. Definitely the trucks for sure. Oh yeah, 100%, man. I'm wondering if Chase or even John or Nemechek can actually get that bounty. I highly doubt it, but you know what? We'll see. I have to look at practice times in order to give my definite yes or no. Because when I see that, we'll know for sure. And you know what? That bounty's going to do its job too. Like, it's going to bring viewership in. Because, you know, that thing's going to be milked all race. Alright, so P7 right now.
Right side, right side.
Brandon Jones just moves us out of the way. He is like, I am taking that spot, and you're not going to do anything about it.
Clear to your right. Right side, right side. Right side's clear.
Along with Homestead? Yeah, like definitely, for sure, like I said. Kyle Larson is going to be good, but you know, I just don't know how I feel about Larson at Homestead of all places, where the trucks don't really work with the high side. Because, like, I don't know. for the past couple of years in the truck series, the high side does literally nothing for the trucks. All the races have been won by people that can run the bottom. Like Austin Hill did it last year, and then Brett Moffitt the year before. Like honestly, if you want to be good at Homestead in the truck series, you gotta run the bottom. So I have that. So whoever can run the bottom the best will.
Right side, right side.
Oh my God, Brand Jones. You know what? Go ahead, man. Will be the one that will win that race. I do not think, like, I can say this with like 90% certainty. It will not be one from the top. But again, we won't know until practice times come on out. Ooh, big slide right there. I ran the middle or the bottom. It seems to stick well. So what you want to do?
All clear.
Is you want to run the top and middle to top in 1 or 2, and then in 3 and 4 you want to run the bottom. The top does not work on 3 and 4, much like what you'd think, honestly.
Right side.
Go ahead, Michael, on that. Let's go.
Stay left. Right side, right side.
Being
Right
caught on the
side.
outside here.
Right side.
Alright, getting knocked out prematurely right there. Don't worry. Only temporary here. We'll get back into the top 10. Ooh, big slide right there. And all that was started from the one mistake that came off after the keyhole. Big block of Cole Custer right there. These tires are just not hooking up at all.
Still there. Clear left.
Alright, we're good now. So I know we were definitely better than Kaz Grala here in the first half of this race. Which, by the way, that since we are past halfway, we know that we have to do the question of the day. So chat, question of the day. Let me know. When, in your lifetime, did you think this is it? This is what I'm going to be doing the rest of my life? Or watching. When did you think that your favorite sport, whatever it is, football, net racing, you were a lifelong fan? I know I've asked, how did you become a fan? But that is just the beginning. When did you know that you were gonna be a fan for life? And for me, I think it was literally watching. For me, I think it was watching Jimmy Johnson win his 5th championship. I know this is recent, only within the past decade. Win his 5th championship in a row and be like, I am never going to see this again in my lifetime. And that just signifies that I'll be watching for life. And I'm actually going to be rooting for this guy. I'm never going to see Jimmy Johnson, or I'm never going to see anyone go back to back to back to back to back championships 5 years in a row ever again. In all my years, I will never see that again.
Caution.
Ooh, another caution. Garrett Smithley's the reason for this caution. And watching all sports and racing, see Jimmy Johnson dominate with so many titles. Okay. I get you. Chat, I think I'm going to go a little bit off strategy. I am not going to win this race by sheer dumb luck. However, I can strategize my way to the top. I'm going to take a gamble here, and I am not going to pit. I'm going to get some track position. So Garrett Smithley and I are going to be up here. Okay.
Coming to the green,
Yeah.
driver.
So we'll have to pit early.
Green's out. Let's go. Right side. All clear.
Perfect. Perfect getaway. All right, Garrett Smithley. Hold the doors shut. I'll see you later. Gotta hold them up, my dude. So yeah, I'm not going to win this race just by following what the leaders are going to do. I gotta do something a little different. We gotta show our flexibility skills here. So it looks like we're going to have like 30 to go here. And we have another stop to make. Alright, but yeah, simple enough question of the day, right? I don't know, I always like those opinion-based questions. That's just me, though. Ooh, big move right there. Big slide. These tires are just not gripping up, which makes sense, you know? Like, we have, what, like 58%, sometimes 40% wear. Decent corner, though. And Garrett Smithley is actually doing a great job of holding up the field. I need a little bit more separation, though. I need the rest of the field to start spreading the gap. But yeah, welcome everyone that just joined in. This is the Xfinity Series Championship Mode, race number 19 out of 25. Chad, we're almost done with this season. Mid-Ohio, we have 28 points to championship leader Tyler Reddick. And mixed between second through fourth, only 3. We have a lot to do and a little time to cover it. And Garrett Smithy is actually doing a great job. AI can't figure out how to get around him. He's actually pulling away a little bit. I know it's you're number 1 on Heat 4. What do you mean, man? Oh, am I? Oh, in terms of Twitch. Oh, the Heat 4 category on Twitch. Nah, it's because Chad can't get enough of that sweet racing content. I do what I can because I do it for chat. I know some people are disappointed. It's like, oh man, this guy isn't doing online. He's doing championship mode. But you know, I love doing single player content. It's my, it's honestly my favorite thing to do. Alright, so who got by? Ah, damn it, Noah got by. Actually hitting the inside bump right there actually really straightens out the car. So we won't have the lead for much longer because Noah Graxton's going to be on his way. Oh, I like to be a very chill dude. You just see me when I'm not chill. Chad, I don't think you guys have ever seen me like truly angry. I don't think I've ever gotten like angry as well, or like just angry in general. I'm always like a pretty chill guy. There have been times where I'm very frustrated, like where like if I don't win a race that I knew I would win, or like if I get taken out a lot in online. But I don't think, Chad, you guys have seen me like angry. And I think that's good. I think that's actually a good thing. Because that is just negativity that no one wants. No one wants to see that, right? Alright, yeah, Noah is like already coming up on me right here. So, how many more laps do we have? Looks like we're slated to pit at lap 53. Perfect. Lap 53 is when we're coming in. Alright, I still need a little more separation. Hopefully in these 3 laps, I can get a little more separation so I can actually merge in with a bunch of the AI and not just out by myself in the back of the pack. Because, Chad, I am doing an alternate strategy. We were running like anywhere between like 7th and 11th, and I'm just like, well, I'm not going to win this race based purely on pace. I gotta pull out all the stops. I gotta do something different. So this is what I'm here for. To give differentiated racing. Saved up your points? Okay. Let's see here. Let's think back to, let's go back to the, Industrial Revolution. Ooh. Hang on, hold up. Oh, we saved it. Did you know that during the Industrial Revolution, that when the apartments first became a thing. Oh, Noah, what are you doing? Okay, well, he really had to hit me out of the way. He was just faster, but I guess, you know, typical Noah Gragson behavior. Anywho, that when the apartments were first became a thing, these apartment buildings were so... Okay, I guess next lap then. Were so crowded that upwards of 10 people per apartment were actually, not by choice, forced to live in these rooms. This is because when they were hired in at a certain company or factory, they had these mandated places that they had to stay. Now, these conditions were awful. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. But one of them was so bad that when you had to go to the bathroom, you know, you didn't have a toilet. Obviously, there wasn't even an outhouse they had to use because you didn't have indoor plumbing. What you literally did was chuck it out the window and hope it didn't hit you as you were walking by. Because then you'd get sick, and then you'd get everyone else sick. Keep in mind, these apartment rooms that like upwards of 10 people are staying in are about the size of your, like if you are like in a house, it's about the size of your kitchen. If you were lucky, yeah, I'm betting this time. If you were lucky, it was the size of your first floor. They were just that crowded. Well, a little bit wide through there, but you know what? Not a big deal. All right. What can I do here? Loosen up just a tick, and that's about it. Coffee break. Was that a good enough fact for you, Cozy?
Clear out, hammer down.
Alright, so P21.
Careful, still there. Clear left.
Honestly, I think that was a bunch of facts put into one, so hey, there you go. A bonus prize.
Careful, still there. Car left. Car left. Car left. You got room. You're clear.
Ooh, okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. Yeah, let's get back on track here. Okay, so in order to make this strategy work... Well, actually, never mind. I lied. Don't even worry about it. I'm not even going to say anything. So who's next on the list? Josh Bullocky, 10 seconds ahead. Okay.
Careful, still there. Clear all around.
Alright, so hopefully this strategy works out for us. I wanted to do something different here. As long as we don't finish where we're at right now, I consider this a win. The last thing I want to happen, though, is for a caution to come on out. I want this thing to go green.
Stay to your right.
Whoa, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. A little bit loosey through there, but you know what? We're fine. Chat, thank you all so much for coming on out. Hopefully I'm providing a good race for you, full of a different kind of racing. I know we're usually actually pretty good at road courses, but this one for some reason has been a challenge for me. You know, I'm actually had to go outside my comfort zone and actually experiment with strategy and all that. So hopefully I'm putting up a good race for you. And if you're new around here, come and say hi. I'd love to talk to you. So here's Jeff Green now. Yeah, I want to be on this side. Because it flows to the inside for the last turn. Ooh, okay, Jeff actually moved me right there. Ooh, yeah, we're right there.
Clear left.
There we go. Perfect, perfect.
20 to go.
2000 champion. What a goat's goat. Oh, yeah, right? What's up, TA? How you doing today? That is the 2000 Xfinity Series Champion. To you, sir. Treat him and put some respect on it. Alright, so Josh Bilicki, 7 seconds up the road. Okay. And drink Nesquik and you know what, chat? Would you guys think any less of me that say that whenever I go to school, I always bring a little thing of Nesquik with me? I do still drink Nesquik to this day. My little bit of chalky milk, you know. Do I stream on YouTube often? It's because when you go do a stream, but not at the same time, I stream on YouTube sometimes. I mean, like, I just did one yesterday, but, like, it's not, like, every day. It's, like, probably, like, once a week or so. I appreciate you looking out for me like that. Wait, was he in that car yet? Yeah, he was. I would respect you. Well, the thing is, that is what's going on, is that I still drink Nesquik to this day. And, like, the little things that you can have for lunches, that's what I use. I pack myself a thing of Nesquik every day. Not for Jeff Green's honor, but because, honestly, I think Nesquiks are just delicious. And I also really like chocolate milk, so, like, here we go. I drink chocolate milk like water, bro. Hey, respect to you, man. I don't drink it quite like that, but I get your point. A little bit, still a little bit tight through the keyhole, but overall, car's feeling a lot better than what it was in the beginning. It's comforting. Honestly, I think I like regular milk better, but I do love me some chocolate milk every now and then. You drank Nesquik when you were a kid, but not now? Are you even a real person? I don't think chocolate milk is just like one of those things that you just kind of grow out of. I think it's just one of those things that you just actively choose not to drink anymore. Ooh, there we go. Perfect line against Joey Gase.
All right, you're clear. Car left. You got room. You're clear.
I Denny'd him? Oh, well, I mean, considering that Denny Hamlin has been like an actual like loose cannon this entire like season so far, that's not surprising. He wrecked Blaney, Keselowski, Larson. No, Blaney was the one that wrecked Newman. He wrecked Blaney this past weekend. He was part of that 3-car pile-up in turn 1 and 3 and 4. Sorry. You drink strawberry milk? Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, Nesquik does have that flavor. Honestly, it was never my favorite. I always preferred to be a pretty plain Jane kind of guy. Oh yeah, for sure. David hates, like absolutely hates, Denny. Oh well, he just got caught up, but still, it was Denny that caused it. Like, Denny, got, loose going into 3, hit Brad K twice, and then, hit Blaney. Limped home to what, like a mid-20s finish? So chat, this strategy only works if there's a caution coming out. And keep in mind, I pit when there was like 34 laps to go. And we're currently halfway through this. I swear, if there's no caution here, I'm actually going to be pretty mad. Has anybody seen David this week? I have not. Not since, Friday. Hamlin hunting confirmed. Really loose through there. Alright, so we made it back up on Allgaier, so there we go. So we're essentially right where we should be. So we have a whole nother 8 laps to pit.
Yellow flag.
Ooh, okay. It'll be 10 to go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I pit here. Okay, this is the caution that we're looking for. Because what we can do is do this. And then this. And this, I think. Yeah. Alright, but, like, who else needs to be... BJ McLeod, how is he up there? So, back in the 19th. Okay, that's fine, but we're doing fine.
Alright,
Anthony Alfredo has a Twitch. I did not, but I knew Noah had...
Green flag, green flag.
Whoa, huge... Come on, Justin, let's go.
Right side. 10 to go.
I knew Noah and like Lando Norris has a Twitch. All right, Chad, you ready to see some miracles?
All clear. Right side, right side.
Oh, the one time they didn't stack up. Give Ray Black a little push.
Still there. Right side, right side. Right side, right side.
Chad, just letting you know, like I said, if I don't,
Right side, right side.
it's during this section of the track that I'm actually going to be, like, really focused on the actual racing end of it.
Right side, right side.
Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, but very unrealistically, it actually sets up a really good line.
Right side. Right side.
Come on, get there. Almost there. Almost there. There we go.
Stay left. Right side's clear.
There we go. We're good. Add another goat to the list. Yeah, I know Lando has a Twitch. He often plays with Max and Carlos Sainz. What's up, Griffins? How you doing today? Bubba Wallace did have a Twitch, yeah. I remember watching that. I am going a little too hot and heavy through here. Whoa. And see, Chad, that's why during that section I should be focusing on the road. And leave chat up to somewhere else. There we go. I know Anthony Alfredo, I'm pretty sure, has a Reddit. Not like a subreddit, but like an actual Reddit account. How dare a streamer be focused on what the hell they're doing? Okay, so we're coming to 7 to go this time by. Let's start getting up there. There can only be one Reddit boy. There we go. Turn 1 is like our bread and butter right there.
Stay to your right. Stay right. All right, you're clear.
Chase Briscoe, Best Boy Series.
Careful, still there.
Okay, now I'm expecting me to lose all these spots.
Car left.
Right about here.
Careful, still there. Car left. Clear left.
Okay. 6 to go, chat.
Left side, left side.
That is not our best corner,
Left side clear.
but we are being like super aggressive right now. TA, okay, so renewing a history fact, I see. Let's see here, what do I have up my, Did you know that the first exhibition of the airplane was not from the Wright brothers, but it was actually from a person in France. I'm gonna be honest here, his name escapes me, but he named his plane after him, and it was honestly not even like a plane. It wasn't motorized or anything. It was all a sack of canvas. I saw Eric Jones, not Eric Jones, Brandon Jones, the other Jones boy. Coming, and I had to block. But it was like a bunch of canvas and wooden structures put together with a very, very small propeller. And how this was done, it was an exhibition that if a person could fly over the English Channel from France to Britain, they would win money. So this guy up and did it. Man, I was slipping and sliding through both of that S right there. And from there, that's what inspired the Wright brothers to actually make it better.
Careful, still there. Clear all around.
And not only that, but like the idea for an actual airplane goes back as far as Da Vinci and even before. right. We're already at 5 to go. My bad. Coming to 4 to go. Ooh, a little bit too far. A little bit too far. We're good. TA, give me 1 hot second. Let me get on the street so I can read that, okay? I knew it was something about your great-grandmother seeing the Wright brothers in show. Give me 1 second, dude. Ooh, too hard on the throttle too soon.
Clear left.
Everyone said what they were doing. Apparently she thought airplanes were UFOs. That's
Left side.
that's not good. Wait until she hears about Roswell. I mean, to be fair, like this completely new concept. Like when we see flying cars, you know, we're gonna be like, "Oh my God, aliens!" In such a life, it was such a foreign concept. I mean, it makes sense. It honestly makes sense. The question of the day was, what was the moment
Right side.
that
Side. All right.
your favorite sport, whether it be racing or not, was going to be, you're going to be a fan for life? For me, my example was me seeing Jimmy Johnson win 5 championships in a row. I remember saying to myself and my family, as it was happening, we will never see another person go 5 in a row in my lifetime again. Meaning that I'm going to be watching this for the rest of my life and actually going to be paying attention to it.
Yellow flag.
Ooh. Chase Briscoe, no, Reddit boy. This was when she was older. Okay, well, okay. 2006 fall race at Talladega. Which one was that? Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna be on the inside here. Chase Briscoe literally just up and died. Interesting. Okay, chat, we're going to get overtime. So we're gonna be on the inside. This is perfect. Chat, this is our opportunity here. Let's go. We have 2 more laps to get this done. And honestly, it's a good thing. Because our strategy originally was not taken into account the possibility of an overtime. I would have ran out of fuel. I would have been forced to pit.
All right, you're coming to the green. Be ready.
All right, here we go.
Green is out.
So yeah, I actually want to be on the outside here.
Right side.
A little bit of beating banging. Okay, you know what? No big deal. Keep it nice and clean. Ooh, Jeremy Clements closes that door real fast.
Right side.
Alright, so we gained a spot just... Oh, actually, we gained 2 spots just to lose one. We gave a slight bumper to Jeremy Clements, but you know what? No harm, no foul. That puts us back into 9th place. I actually want to block low.
Right side. Clear to your right. Left side.
Yeah, there was no way I was going to get to the inside of John Hunter there.
Right side.
Ooh.
Right
Back
side
end just
clear.
kicked out way too hard right there. Alright, one more shot at this, chat. I'm looking at 8th place right now. Get as much of an angle as possible. Leave a lane open. Here I come.
Careful, still there.
Oh, Allgaier. Hey, I gave him plenty of space, my dude. Oh, the race was Brian Vickers' win? Okay, that makes sense. The one that wrecked Junior and Johnson. Oh, sorry. I gotta block low here.
Car left. All right,
Ooh.
you're clear.
I felt that.
Car left. Clear left.
Dare I say, can I get 6th place here? Here we go. I have 1 shot. I lunged for it. Austin Cindric comes home to win the BL Transports 170, and we come on P7. Honestly, 7th was where I was running like all race, so like, really, nothing of value was lost. That whole strategy essentially meant nothing. Yeah, I was leaving room for all guy there at the end. Lose yourself in the music. As always, Jeff Gordon fan, but I never watched the races. I watched the end of the race with my uncle, and I thought, yes, this is what I want to watch this next year. All right. Okay, so Tyler Reddick extends his championship lead by finishing 3rd. I thought I had a good day in 7th. Tyler Reddick and Christopher Bell had better days. So if I recall... What's up, Alpha Wolf? Thank you so much, man. You said 1 shot. Yeah, you're right, you're right. So, if I do recall, chat, I think we're tied with Christopher Bell again. Let's find out. Oh, I was totally wrong on that. I was wrong. Okay, never mind then. It was Cole Custer we would have been tied with. Tyler Reddick is such a beast in Xfinity. Tell me about it, dude. I have 4 wins, and he has more points than I do. Oh, mamma mia, chat. What am I going to do about this guy? So we have Cole Custer now. Okay, so right now, we have the top 6... No, top 7 within 50 points. Okay? Christopher Levine family. Oh my god. Levine family. Dude, oh my god. I said this earlier in the stream. Christopher Bell is... I don't want to say I called it, but I knew Christopher Bell was going to absolutely bomb this year. As much as I wanted him to finish well, he is 32nd in points. Oh my god. When he's being beat by a guy who is not even racing full time. Oh my god. That is... Oh, you know you're having a bad season. Tyler Reddick, though. I thought Cole Custer was going to have the better run. Tyler Reddick is having the best rookie season out of everyone.